Hey, this is Mark Spoonauer for Laptop Magazine, and today we're taking a look at the Amazon Kindle Fire, and they hope to set the world on fire with a price point and an ease of use that no other tablet has other than the iPad. We're going to walk you through this $199 slate and tell you everything that it offers and what's missing. So let's walk you through the Kindle Fire. You can see here that we have the iPad on the right-hand side, and the Kindle Fire is a 7-inch as opposed to a 9.7-inch device. So this is optimized for one-handed use. It's more portable, but you don't have the large display that you do have on the iPad, which is a little bit more immersive for watching movies and surfing the web. But for $199, you are getting a pretty good screen. This is a 1024 by 600 pixels. You get nice wide viewing angles because it's an IPS panel, and it's plenty bright, and you get very good colors. And it's also relatively responsive. On the back of the Kindle Fire, you have the logo here embossed on a soft touch finish, so this is really easy to grip. We are a little miffed about the lack of buttons on the outside. You have two speakers up here, and the power button is sort of strangely located on the bottom, so you have to be careful that you don't accidentally turn the device off. You have the micro USB port and the headphone jack. Now, what's missing is that you don't have dedicated volume controls or a dedicated volume or home button. A lot of these things, or everything, is in the software, so you can see that the home button is right here. You have the volume controls, so it's not that it's out of reach, but it's just not that convenient. We find it a little annoying when we were using the device. But the interface itself is pretty slick, so everything uses this. On the home screen you have the carousel, so you can look at all of the apps that you've been using recently. And you can see in the upper left hand corner you have our user information. Your Kindle comes preloaded with your credentials, so you can just start buying content, which can be a little bit dangerous. But everything is really easy to purchase, and you can split things. You can have some things stored on the cloud, some things on the device. You only have 8 gigs of storage, so you want to make sure that what you want to have on the Kindle Fire itself is something you want to take with you, but you can always store things in the cloud for easy access. So we'll give you an example of what it's like to buy content. So you can go into the store, and you can just purchase music here. I'll show you another example. So you're within the newsstand. This is all of your content, but then you can go shopping in the store. And magazines look pretty good on this device, despite the fact that it has a 7-inch display. And the reason is because you have the option of both a page view where you can scroll through like this. But when you want to get down and read text, you can flip over to text view like this. So it's pretty convenient. And then again, to back out and to go back to the home screen at any time, you press the home button. So you have the newsstand, books, music, video, docs, app, and web. So it's a pretty easy interface. You can access all of your settings at any time just by pressing this, and you can access all of your notifications just by pressing the upper left-hand corner. So you can see if you have any new email or anything like that, as well as the status of downloads. Okay, so one of the benefits of the Kindle Fire, especially for people who are on the Amazon Prime, is that you get free content, thousands of videos, and the selection is getting better all the time. You can see Lost and Wonder Years right here, so we'll just dive in. And this is free, so for the $79 that you pay per year, you get free shipping, free 2-day shipping, as well as the ability to start streaming content whenever you want. And we're also going to show you just how good the speakers are too. They're on the left side of the device. So you can see the sound gets pretty loud. And the video quality is good too. So as long as you're on a good internet connection, the video quality stays pretty smooth and detailed. And again, you can just back out to the home screen at any time like that. One of the other features that's unique to the Kindle Fire is the browser. They have a Silk browser, and it uses cloud acceleration to let you surf the web even better speeds than just by leveraging their servers. So if you could see right here, we'll go to ESPN. That's the keyboard right there. This is pretty thumb friendly. So that was about 13 seconds to load the whole thing. One of the complaints that we have about the browser, though, is that going up and down is a little bit sluggish. We did notice that there's more lag than there is on the iPad. Zooming in, it's pretty good. But you do have a dual-core processor on the inside, as well as 512 megs of RAM. So the performance is pretty good for the price, but it's definitely not iPad 2 quality. And then last, we wanted to show you just some of the apps that are available. So there's thousands available through Amazon's own app store, so you don't have the same selection or the same sheer number of titles that you have through the marketplace. But the quality is good, and you have a lot of fun games like Fruit Ninja. So you can see that the screen is nice and responsive, and again, the speakers kick in. A lot of people want to be using the headphones when they're on the go. But it's a pretty good, pretty responsive experience. One nitpick that we have, though, about the UI is that the home button isn't always present. So you have to bring it back up here and dive back in. That's sort of a minor annoyance. But overall, for $199, you're getting a very well-built tablet with a easy-to-use interface. We have some nitpicks in terms of not being able to access the volume controls easily at any time, but you do have really easy access to all sorts of content that you can buy with a single account, similar to iTunes, and a very low price of $199. So that's why we're recommending this tablet, especially for those who are on a budget. This is Mark Spoonhour with Laptop Magazine, and this is the Amazon Kindle Fire.